Can you guys hear me? Am I on? Just let me know in the chat if this is live. I think it's live. It should be live. Awesome. How's the audio? How are the audio levels? Okay, so the stream is officially gonna start at yeah, okay, I see you, deity. The stream is officially gonna start at 2. Just gonna do some setup, and if you wanna ask me anything, feel free. Just get everything ready, and then we're gonna kick it off at 2. If you don't know already, I'm gonna go and create a my anime list from scratch. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it in years. Since like 2011 was the last time I updated it, and I just figured, you know what? Let me start a new one completely from scratch, and then I'm gonna try to recall everything I've watched over the years, and if I can rank each one, I'll try to do that too. Even though I don't think I'll remember, but I'll do my best to either give a rating or at least just add it to the list. I'm pretty sure this I won't be able to do this. The stream is the plan for the stream is just to go for 1 hour. So I probably won't be able to get all the anime within the hour, so this might take a few parts, but we'll see how far we can get today. And then also you guys in the chat, if you can help me, suggest any animes to help me remember, if there's anything I missed that I probably did watch. So that's going to be the plan for today. Let's see. Okay. No, you will not judge me on my tastes. Yeah, multi-part series. It's until I get this done. This is gonna be the most complete my anime list you're gonna get from me. You know, we gotta get it. We gotta bring it up to the latest season. So let's see. No, you're not gonna judge me. Well, I guess you can judge me. That's fine. Let's go and make sure everything is good. Yeah, let's see. And also, while I was kind of preparing for this stream, and I haven't filled in anything yet on my anime list for the profile, I found this. I found like this Annie chart that, like a website that kind of has all the Annie charts of all the seasons that have aired in Japan since like I think the early 1900s or 1960s. I was like amazed at how much it captured season by season. It's broken down winter, fall, summer, and by the year and by OVAs. So I guess I could do it like that. I could either try to pick out the easy ones and try to just remember whatever I do remember and just keep adding it through the list and searching it on my anime list, or I could just go year by year, like starting in like 1980, and then we go season by season, and then if I watched it, I'll just add it. I don't know. I don't know what would be more interesting, or what would you prefer? Would you prefer like doing that and going through the years, or just going out of order and just whatever I remember, just kind of adding it on and kind of ranking it? Let me know. I'm debating, or we could do it out of order, and then at the end, go back and just check if there's anything I missed. So that's another way of doing that. Hey Delph, welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Deity, you want me to struggle first, and then go back in time? I think going back in time is pretty interesting, but we can do both. We can do a bit of both. Maybe we can start that way, and then we're like, okay, let's just wing it, and then we can decide to do that. Um, Whichever. Let's see. So we're gonna start soon. 3 more minutes. I think the real struggle is gonna be, it's really gonna be ranking the anime, having to assign it a score. Actually, for those of you that do use my anime list, can you just add it without giving it a score? Can I skip the score part, and then maybe once I've compiled the whole list, just do a stream where I go down through the whole completed list and just assign scores chaotically? Just go, just go through each one and just like, you get an 8, you get a 7, you get a 1. Or is it just better to just kind of like add a score as you go? Because I really don't think I'll remember, unless the majority of stuff I've watched is mediocre, and then I'll just be assigning 5, 6, 5, 6. Okay, this was a 10. Hula hoops. Are hula hoops the crisp thing in America? Score, you coward. Okay, all right, we'll do scores. I'll revise them later if I can remember. We will think less of you. I appreciate the support. Thank you for joining me on my new channel, on my new endeavor, knowing that you're just here to, one, judge me, two, think less of me, three, force me into doing things that I'm not comfortable doing. This is what it's all about, isn't it? Oh. Okay, so all right, stream's gonna start in 1 minute. Well, it has started, but you know what I mean, the official going through my anime list. Okay. Okay. Welcome to Just Weebs. Now let's kick it off. For those of you who are here, thank you for joining. So I started this channel to kind of host like my live streams and any other kind of things I want to test out in the future. For the first few streams, I'm just gonna, this is I think gonna turn into more of a podcast thing, but I think for the first few streams I wanted to do like this my anime list thing and kind of fill it all out on stream and take whatever suggestions you guys can give me. So I think this is the plan for now. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. And just a little bit of background if you didn't hear me talking about this before, or if you just joined. I hadn't touched my anime list, and if you're not familiar with it, it's a website where you can kind of archive, like compile a whole list of all the anime you have watched and kind of score them and then kind of keep track of them every season. And I last time I updated that was in 2011, and it had just been so long. I'm like, you know what? Let me just start a whole new list completely from scratch. So what you'll be seeing is just kind of an empty profile, and we're just gonna go by and try to remember. I'm gonna try to remember what I've watched, and then the hard part will be trying to also assign it a score and give it a score, and then fill out my list. I honestly think this might take a while, so it might be a multi-part series of streams, but let's see how far we get. We're gonna do an hour today, so let's get into it. Yeah, and thank you for the suggestions in the chat. So let's do. There we go. Let's okay. All right. You can see my profile here, and so here are the options. So I could either go through here, and we can, like I was saying before, I can just search whatever I've watched, and I'm gonna do the easy one. I'm gonna do Dragon Ball because I know I've watched Dragon Ball. And then I'm just going to add it to my list, give it a score. Or we can go through the years because I found this handy website that has all the seasonal charts dating back to like the 1960s or the early 1900s. You could just go by season, and it lists the OVAs, the movies, and the TV anime shows that aired that particular season. And I have here 1986, which is where Dragon Ball aired. I did watch Vampire Hunter D, so that could check off. And stuff like that, and we could just go through every season. I could go just click here, and then it's already spring 1986. You know, Dragon Ball continued, and then whatever else here. So let me know what you guys prefer. But I heard some of you want to hear me struggle, so let's add this Dragon Ball. So I'm gonna add this to my list because I have completed this. I guess for episodes, so I just hit 153. I'm really like, I'm a noob for this. Oh, it says I'm watching it. Crap. No, I've completed this. Okay, and then I guess I hit completed, and then so I don't have to give it a score. I don't have to give it a score. Okay, but I should give it a score. You know what? I think from what I remember, like the best part about Dragon Ball were those awesome tournament arcs towards the last part of Dragon Ball, and that really made it. It was really well done. So let's do very good. I'm gonna give it an 8. You know, Dragon Ball is pretty solid. And I just want to double check how that looks on my list. So if I go to my okay, I see that it's right here. Added 45 seconds ago. If I go on my anime list, boom, my completed. Okay, great. All right, so I'm definitely then going to do Dragon Ball Z because I know I watched Dragon Ball Z in its entirety, and I got to get these easy ones out of the way first. I don't want to keep struggling. You know, let's do, I have completed it. That's completed. And where is the 12 here? You know, 12 out of 10. We know that Dragon Ball Z was awesome. I'm gonna give Dragon Ball Z a 9 because I loved Dragon Ball Z. It was great. And that's it. That's added. Okay, let's do Dragon Ball GT. You know, I like to pretend this doesn't exist, and it partially doesn't. I've watched all 64 episodes. The only good thing about this was like Super Saiyan 4. So let's do 64 episodes. Oh my god, I can't type. Okay. It is completed. And let's see. I want to give this a 5. I'm going to give my first 5. I don't respect Dragon Ball GT. Okay. Yeah, 1 out of 10 is valid, but there are some parts I liked. There's some few parts I liked, few good arcs, like the Android 17 from Hell arc. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know what it was actually called. I think Super 17, Hell 17. I did like the I don't know, the last arc. I did like Super Saiyan 4. You know, I don't know. So I think 5 out of 10 is generous. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go Dragon Ball Super. And bear with me, we got to get the Dragon Balls out of the way. Dragon Ball Super. Where is this? This is... Oh, I technically... Should I count Dragon Ball Kai? I did watch Dragon Ball Kai, but that's kind of just a remastered version of Dragon Ball Z. Actually, I'm going to go Dragon Ball Super movie Broly. Yeah, I watched episode 1 out of 1. I thought it was really good. I'm gonna go great. What do you mean by markers? Oh, okay. I remember you talking to me about that yet. How I should have a 1 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, and a 10 out of 10, and that'll help me kind of decide, what's what, like where I should be placing stuff in terms of the score, because I'll have that as a reference point for comparison. Okay, so that's added. Man, I think I'm probably being too generous with my scores. I'm letting the nostalgia glasses kick in. Let's do Dragon Ball Kai. I don't know if I watched all of Dragon Ball Kai though. I think I did. I don't know. I think let's do 61. Completed. I think it was very. I don't know. I felt like there was some charm to Dragon Ball Z and its filler, and I never thought I'd say that. But all right, I'm gonna go very good. And I really probably have to revise these Dragon Ball ones later, but I just want to get them on the list. So let's actually find Dragon Ball Super. Okay, I just saw it. Okay, Dragon Ball Super, there it is. Stop getting away from me. Dragon Ball Super was okay. I'm gonna give it a 6, or a 7. I'm gonna give it a 6. It was alright. And then, okay, what else? I think I should include the... I'm not gonna include every other Dragon Ball movie because that's just gonna take too long. But I'm gonna get the Super movies. There was Battle of Gods. Where's that coming up? Is that it? Yeah. This, I think, was like a solid 7. I wish there was like a way to put like 7.5, 7.2, but I know that's like a median score. So let's do, I watched 1 out of 1. I guess I could just put completed by default. Yeah, I'm dumb. Let's do, that's a 7. And then the only other one was the Resurrection of F. Let's do that. Resurrection of F. That's the manga. There we go. Okay, this was completed. Oh, is there no option to just put completed? Okay, I will just put 1 of 1. There we go. Let's do... I think this was, this is pretty great. Alright, cool. That's all I'm going to do for Dragon Ball for now, because I still have to add all the Dragon Ball movies. Because there's 13 of them, and I didn't see all of them. I saw a good chunk of them, though. If you guys want to see me go through those, I can. If not, I'm going to start branching out to other anime. Let's see. Neon Genesis Evangelion. So, here you go, Deity. This is going to be my first marker. So, let's go here. Let's go. Masterpiece. Completed. Yep, there you go. My first 10 out of 10. The end of Evangelion. Let's do Masterpiece. 10 out of 10. Great. I guess I should do the other Evangelion movies. Oh, before I get into the rebuild, let's go into Death and Rebirth. I have a score to settle with Death and Rebirth. Let's see. Death and Rebirth. Let's see what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you a 6 out of 10 and completed. Okay. Was there another? There was the end of Evangelion. There was Death and Rebirth. Does Death True 2 count? End of Ava isn't an 8. I gave End of Ava a 10. That's what. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I guess I should do Death Note. Well, I'll get there in a second. So we got Ava. Oh, let's do the rebuilds. Get that out of the way. So Evangelion 1.0. Let's do 1.0. You Are Not Alone. Okay. And I don't know. This movie was okay to me. It was solid. It wasn't bad. The animation was good. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with. I mean, it's Ava. I'm gonna go with 7. There you go. 7. It wasn't like when I watched it, it was like, okay, this is okay. It's kind of the same first 5 or 6 episodes of the show, just with better animation. Let's go Evangelion 2.0. I really enjoyed watching this one. I remember when I first watched it, and it was awesome. Blew me away. Would I say it's a masterpiece? No, but it was really good, so I'm going to go with great. It's a 9. And there you go. That's out of the way. All right, let's go Evangelion 3.0. You cannot redo. Okay, so this one has me conflicted. When I first watched this video, I thought movie. I first thought I understood everything. I understood everything about the Evangelion TV series, which is my favorite anime, if you don't know. And I thought I knew everything. I thought with the first and second movie, I knew where it was going, so I was hyped for this movie. I thought it was just it was gonna go in an awesome trajectory at this point. And this movie just pulled the plug and was like, nope, you don't even know. You think you know everything, but you don't know anything. I just was so confused at what was going on, and I wasn't even sure if I liked it. So I am between a 7 and a 6 because I read an analysis afterward that made me appreciate it more, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with maybe I'll appreciate it more in hindsight, but I'm gonna go with a 6. I gotta do it. I gotta look at these later. This is gonna be a 6. So yeah, this is tearing me apart. I think I need to think about these more. But that gay piano scene, I mean, that alone brought it up to a 6. That was just fabulous. It was just majestic. It was touching. Kaoru and Shinji just having that magical moment amidst a sea of shit. Can I curse on stream? I don't think I can. Ignore that I said that. Sorry, YouTube. So let's see. So that covers, I think, all of Evangelion. If I missed an Evangelion property, just let me know. I did see Death Note on here. I cannot rescore. This is torture. I mean, if you guys make that the stipulation, I will not touch these scores for the whole series. These scores will live on for a while until after I complete this whole list. So whatever comes out at the end, that'll be my top picks. Okay, let's do Death Note. Because Death Note was a popular one back in the day. And I'm really, really jumping around here. I went from 1995, and I think I just jumped to 2008 with Death Note. I went Dragon Ball 1989, 1995, and now I think... was this 2008? This was 2006. Okay, 2006. Still a bit of a jump. Death Note... Man, I really... And I'm not going to spoil, but if you like Death Note, or if you watch Death Note, the way I feel like after episode 25, just everything went downhill for me. It just wasn't as good. It never recaptured the glory and that thrilling feeling that had you on the edge of your seat, kind of guessing what's going to happen next for the first 25 episodes. That intense rivalry just couldn't be captured with the second part, and I didn't enjoy the ending, but I still think it's a solid series that I'd recommend to people and tell them to watch it. So because of that, I'm gonna give it an 8. It was very good, and I completed it. So that's it for Death Note. But, and I'm gonna make this easy on myself, what some people call the so-called Death Note clone, I'm gonna go to Code Geass, which aired around the same time, and was pretty similar with the main characters and kind of the structure of the show, but just completely different settings. And I did actually enjoy Code Geass more than Death Note. So let's see. Oh, hello, Greg's Gadgets. Well, you actually just missed it. I already ranked Dragon Ball Z. I ranked all the Dragon Ball stuff. You know, Super, Z, Dragon Ball. We just finished that. If you want, when I head to the profile, you can see the scores I gave it. Although I think you might rage a little. Yeah, so let's do Code Geass. I think I'm going to give it... I think Code Geass was like a solid 9. Do it again. I'm not going to do the Dragon Ball scoring again. No, there are no redos. No redos. All right, so that I think is a 9. Because I don't know how I feel about that Euphemia episode. If you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. And then let's go Code Geass R2. There's only one anime, Dragon Ball Z. I mean, you also like Super, so there's also Super for you. You're already lying. And he'd be mad at what I scored for Super. So R2 was pretty dope, especially like the ending, which has had us arguing for years. So I don't know. Would I say it's a masterpiece? I really don't remember a lot of it, and there are some inconsistencies in that second season, but that ending was really good. So I'm gonna give it a 9, definitely. You know, kind of gave it the same as the first season, but I don't know. I'm close to it being a masterpiece, but nah, I'm gonna give it a 9. I stand by it. I'm committing to this score. Okay, let's okay, so I did Code Geass. I guess should I do the Code Geass, the latest movie? What was it called again? This one, The Resurrection of Lelouch. And I'm not even going to touch the OVAs because I really barely remember those. I watched this movie in theaters. I had a lot of fun watching it. I watched it with 2 friends, or one friend who had never watched Code Geass at all, and he was just kind of really confused at what was going on. But I think he had a good time. It was just that good of a movie. So I'm going to give it... I think I'm going to give it an 8. I feel like I'm being too lenient with these scores. Like, this is really messing me up if I want to have, like, markers. You know what? I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7. It was really enjoyable, but it was kind of a mess. So, there you go. 7. So that's that. Should I touch... What do you think? Should I do the Code Geass OVAs, or should I skip them? I didn't watch all of them. I think I watched, like, 4 of them. Let me know. If not, I'm going to try to look for other anime. Let's do... Yeah, no, the Code Geass movie, I think it was a lot of fun. It wasn't great. Like, it wasn't... There were some problems with it, but I just had a good time, and that's why I think I'm just going to give it a 7. I still would recommend a fan of Code Geass to check it out. I think they'd enjoy watching it, especially if they were fans of the series. Let's see. What should I go to next? I think I'm going to go... Let's go Steins Gate. That's easy. Steins Gate. Steins Gate was really good. Like, it was really good. After the first 5 episodes. Because for me, like, those first 5 episodes were slow and uninteresting for me. But after episode 5, it just really, really kicked up, like, 5 notches. Why can't I do 9.5? I'm going to give it... I'm going to give it a 9. Maybe I should give it a 10. Guys, is this what you want to see? I am torn. What? Oh, you want me to check the bell notification? Is that because you friend requested me? I mean, I could check it later. 9 or 10? 9 or 10? I feel like this could go on for an hour. 9 or 10? I'm gonna give it a 9. That's it. 9. Completed. Good times. I think I should rate the Steins Gate movie. Steins Gate. Actually, let's go to Steins Gate 0. No, I'll go to Steins Gate Zero after. I guess this is the movie. Wait, there's more than one movie. There's a special. There's a special. There's an ONA. Okay, I don't know these. I'll check on these later. I'm gonna go and rank this movie. You gave Steins Gate a 7? What's wrong with you? Okay, I'm judging you. Now I can see why you judge me for my scores. I don't know. I think 7 was good. I mean, 7. I think the Steins Gate movie was good. So I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it an 8. 8? Does it deserve an 8? I barely even remember this movie. It was okay. After a year in America, Kurisu Makise returns to Akihabara and reunites with this guy. Cut short. Blah, blah, blah. Culminate. He suddenly vanishes from the world. Truly, I don't remember. I really don't remember this. Oh, you've never seen Steins Gate? You should watch Steins Gate. It's pretty good, but you got to get through the first 5 episodes. At least my opinion. You might not mind it. I've talked to some people that they're just like, oh, I didn't have any issues with the first 5 episodes. I was into it. I was into the cast. But for me, it was like, this is weird. What's going on? It's dragging. I mean, like, I was kind of bored in the first 5 episodes. But after that, it just got intense. I'm going to give this an 8. We're done here. Oh, Attack on Titan and Haikyuu. Do I really want to go to that next? Yeah, let's go to that. Actually, am I ready to do that? Yeah, let's go here. Okay, so I don't know if I feel qualified to give the first season of Attack on Titan a rating. My perspective on this first season was kind of skewed because after 5 episodes, I kind of just dipped into the manga and just caught the hell up because I couldn't wait. So I didn't really pay much attention to this first season besides the first 5 episodes. But I know everything that happens. Let's see. I'm going to give it... I'm going to give it a very good. It wasn't anything amazing. It definitely wasn't a 7. It was definitely an 8. Completed. Okay, I see your suggestions. We might do those next. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let's do Attack on Titan Season 2. Attack on Titan Season 2. Yeah. I remember watching this. I actually found out that some people really didn't enjoy this season, and I thought it was really well done. But that's because I had read the manga, and just seeing this animated, it was like, this is... I know what's going to happen, but I am looking forward to every episode. It was really nice binging it. So... Especially because, at least for me in the manga, like, sometimes I don't know what is going on in the manga with the drawing style, so I definitely appreciated how they animated it. Wit Studio did a banging job. So I think this was also... I think this was great. I found it great. I enjoyed it. Let's see. And then completed... Okay, let's go into Season 3. I definitely have some stuff to say about the final season. Okay, thank God they didn't split it into Part 1 and Part 2. Oh, wait, no, they did. Did they? Season 3. No, it's Season 3 by itself. Wait, no, wait. There's Season 3, and there's Season 3 Part 2. Screw this! Okay. Why didn't they just combine it? I guess it really is just separate. Season 3 Part 1... This is tough. I'd rather just, score it as 1. I really enjoyed parts of Season 3. I'm going to go great. Completed. Man, now that I gave this a 9, it makes me want to go back to Season 2 and maybe lower it. I don't know, Season 3 was on a higher tier. 9.5, anyone? Can I get 9.5? Let's see. Was this a 9? No, I think this was a 9. I'm going to give Season... Shingeki no Kyojin... Season 3, Part 2. Okay, here we go. Okay, I really enjoyed this part. Again, I feel like I'm gonna end up being generous here. Oh yeah? See, I don't know. That's the thing. I watched all of season 3, like part 1 and part 2, in one sitting. So that's why I was treating it as one, because there were some parts of season 3 part 1 that I really liked. But then again, I'm taking it as a whole. But if we're splitting it into parts, this is really annoying, because I definitely think part 2 is either the great or the masterpiece. I'm definitely leaning towards masterpiece, so I'm gonna give this a 10. It was really good. I don't know if I'll lower that later. So wait, so guys, so I just gave this a 10. I have to. Am I allowed to revise a score? Or are we just committing to I can't revise them? What I gave them is what I gave them. Let me know, because I might revisit season 3 part 1. I don't think it's that much lower, but part 2 is definitely the stronger half. I'm technically reflecting that, because this is a 10 and part 1 is a 9. All right, let's see. Let me know about that. Let's see what you guys got next. We got Attack on Titan. You guys say to do Hunter x Hunter, Fullmetal Alchemist, Slime, Great Pretender. That's a good one. Okay. Actually, Great Pretender is actually really fresh in my head. So maybe I should do Great Pretender next. Great Pretender. How did you guys? Yeah, I just finished watching. Like, I loved the first part of Great Pretender. It was awesome. But how did you guys feel about that last arc? Before going in, I read a few like reviews, a few comments, and some people were like, "Yo, everything was good about Great Pretender until that last arc. That last arc killed everything, killed the character development, killed the cast. Like, it was not good." And I watched the last arc, and I get some of that. Like, I understood some of that. Some stuff didn't make sense didn't jive, especially from a consistency sort of standpoint or thematically. But I got what it was going for, so it didn't bother me too much. I'm gonna go with it was a good ride, and I think because of that, I think it's an 8. I think Great Pretender's an 8. I'd recommend it to people even with the last arc, and to form their own opinion on the last arc. I think it's a good discussion point. Well, I didn't really spoil too much about it. Hopefully I didn't, guys. I just kind of gave you, without spoilers, I gave you the impression I got of what the last arc, kind of how it was. But watching it was very different from what people said. I tried not to spoil myself when I read that too. So completed, and let's do Fullmetal Alchemist. Why not? Let's do that. Oh, wait. I have to rank 2003. Oh, no. Are we doing both? Okay, what do you want me to do first? 2003 or Brotherhood? 2003 or Brotherhood? What should I do first? Because I might have a bone to pick with 2003. I might have a bone to pick. I don't know, man. I didn't watch that movie. Man. When you see my anime list like break all these things down into the parts, the movie, it's like, oh yeah, I completely finished this anime, but I didn't finish all of those other things that were also associated with the property. Alright, so let's do FMA. You know what? The 2003 one, when I think about it, it makes me mad. It makes me real mad. Okay? But when I think about it logically, that's just a gut reaction from the little that I remember. But if I really think about it, I really enjoyed 2003. 2003 was a good time. The ending felt a little inconclusive, and but as a show, as a full, 52 episodes, I really enjoyed the anime. So I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. It was good. It was good. And if anyone wanted to check it out, it is a good time to get into. It is a good way to get into the franchise. It won't ruin it for you. But before I move on to Brotherhood, let's get to the real reason why I have that gut reaction. that makes me infuriated when I think of Fullmetal Alchemist 2003. And that's Fullmetal Alchemist Conqueror of Shambhala. I remember watching this movie, and I remember how angry I was because I loved watching the whole original Fullmetal Alchemist series, but like I said, that ending felt a little inconclusive. So I was like, okay, there's gonna be a movie. There's a movie confirmed. I'll get the ending I want. I'll get that closure when I watch the movie. And I watched the movie, and I don't know if it was like a cam rip, and I don't even know. It wasn't even the quality of what I watched. It was the content. And I watched this movie, and I was just rebuking Fullmetal Alchemist for years to come. So, I'm sorry. This 7.58, that's generous. Okay, I'm going to give this a 5. I'm going to give this a 5. Just out of sheer spite. 5. There you go. Because you besmirched Fullmetal Alchemist's name to me for years to come. So, okay, that's Fullmetal Alchemist Conqueror Shambhala. Now let's go Brotherhood. Because I don't think I watched the specials or the Sacred Star of Milos. So I'm just going to go Brotherhood. And let's see. Let's do Brotherhood. And man, like this is 10 out of 10. There's nothing else this could be. This is 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. If you want a true marker, and if you look at the top anime of myanimelist, it's there for a reason. This is the pinnacle of 10 out of 10. So that's my personal marker. And I'll admit, Fullmetal Alchemist, like Brotherhood or just the story in general, isn't like, this is weird because it's not like it doesn't resonate with me in the way that Ava resonates with me, or it's not like a favorite that I can like go on and on about and I'll like be rewatching constantly, because I haven't watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood since I first watched it in like 2011. But in terms of purely like good storytelling, good characters, execution, like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood meets the bar on all the levels. It deserves the 10 out of 10 and to be that marker. So yeah, there you go. And since I was typing in Full Metal and I saw Full Metal Panic, let's actually go to Full Metal Panic first to get those out of the way. That's one of those OG animes I watched a long time ago. I was collecting the DVDs back in 2002. I still have them, actually. They're in the back somewhere. Full Metal Panic, I enjoyed it, but I thought it was okay. So I think it had potential, but I wasn't as into it as I thought I was going to be. So it's just a plain old 7. Full Metal Panic Fumofu, which is a sequel I never expected, both in tone and just continuity and hilarity. This was just hilarious. So I am between, I don't know, this is pretty great. It's either an 8 or a 9. It's pretty damn funny. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a 9. Yeah, 9. It was really funny from the little that I remember. Let's go Full Metal Panic. The second raid. I remember the second raid story-wise because it wasn't as comedic. I remember it being really good. I don't remember the contents, but it was definitely a notch up above the first season. It's kind of hard because Fumofu, I gave it a 9 because I'm treating it as a comedy. But in terms of this, I have to look at it like story-wise. It was definitely above the first season, but I don't remember anything in particular, so I'm going to give it an 8. Completed. And the latest Fullmetal Panic season, which came years later, The Invisible Victory, this was trash. On a production level, on a story level, is okay. Was it hot trash? Not really, but it was a little inconsistent. I don't know. It was definitely lower than the first season. It's either I'm gonna go. If 5 is average, I'm gonna go 5. It was okay, and it was completed. So some good bits, but okay. Let's go to the other ones you guys shouted out in the chat, and if you have anything you want me to go to next, feel free to let me know in the chat to continue suggesting those. So we did Great Pretender. What was the other one? Someone said to do Slime. So we got Slime, Hunter x Hunter. Slime, Hunter x Hunter. Was there anything else? Or I think I covered most of those. Oh, and Haikyuu. I'm not touching Haikyuu yet. So let's do Slime. Slime was definitely an 8 for me. That's pretty much it. It was a good time. I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the world building. That's probably one of the best parts about Slime. Man, I probably should have gone in order. This is a lot of jumping around. Let's do Hunter x Hunter. Or should we do Yu Yu Hakusho first? I didn't watch Hunter x Hunter 1999. I only watched 2011, so I'll have to do 2011. But I have not seen the God tier Attack on Titan Junior High. But is it really God tier? Like, is it 10 out of 10? What did you score it? I don't believe you. I sense sarcasm. Let's do Yu Yu Hakusho first. I feel like that's fair. That's the first Togashi work I've watched. If you're not familiar, Togashi, same author, Yoshihiro Togashi, same creator. I don't know if I watched the movie, but let's do the show. Let's put it as... it had its good part. Like, the Dark Tournament, it's good. The Dark Tournament is just kind of unforgettable. One of those unforgettable parts of shonen history. So let's do 8 out of 10. But, like, some of the other arcs were okay. The Sensui arc was definitely good, but that last arc was kind of rushed, so, that it deserves its 8 out of 10. Hunter x Hunter... Let's move on to Hunter x Hunter 2011, because that's what I watched. And you know what? I'm not even going to debate this. I'm going to give Hunter x Hunter a 9. And the reason I'm going to give it a 9 is Hunter x Hunter has the makings of a masterpiece, would be a masterpiece. It's a really good show. The Nen system is so well thought out. It is so interesting. Some arcs are more interesting to me than others, but it's really, really well done overall in terms of the development of its characters and how it even gets you invested in the side characters. But it's not finished. And because it's not finished, I can't give it... I mean, like, you could argue that 2011 is finished, but the full story isn't finished. And it's that inconclusiveness that is the reason I'm going to give it a 9. And if it ever finishes one day, then maybe I'll revise the score. But I definitely highly recommend it to anyone that has not watched Hunter x Hunter. And I could agree that the Chimera Ant arc was bloated. I know a ton of people would disagree. For me, it felt so long, but it was parts of it that were really, really well done. It'll never be a truly completed work. I believe that. I'm still waiting for the manga to get far enough so I can binge it, and it's been a few years, and I'm not at that point where I can binge it yet. So, and I don't blame the author, because I heard that he actually, people should stop making fun of him because he seriously has some actual back pain issues that do not allow him to sit for long periods of time to work on his stuff, and Yu Yu Hakusho was kind of really responsible for doing that to him. So, whatever. He can finish at his own pace, but as a story, hopefully one day I can enjoy it in its entirety. Let's see. Yeah, no, and the hiatus is pretty funny. But actually, Promised Neverland is good. I might go to that. I said I'm not touching Haikyuu yet. I did Slime. I'm actually going to go to, because I talked about the inconclusiveness of this show and the ending and how it affected my rating. So this reminded me of my friend Delph, and how who's on the chat, and how when I recommended Land of the Lustrous to him, and It bothered him that it wasn't, that ending was not conclusive. It felt abrupt. So let's go to that next. And watch me be a hypocrite in my rating. It's like the hypocrisy. Let's see. I really enjoyed this series, and much of the hype around it, and much of the reason why during the time it came out, I think which was 2017, that people scored it so highly is because it was like the first of its kind of a CG, like 3D animated anime that the animation was fluid. No problems, just looked amazing. It didn't detract at all. That in itself, that alone was just impressive and mind-blowing for the time. It's because as anime fans, it's not that we dislike 3D or CG anime on principle or because of what it is. It's more of, it's just, it doesn't ever blend well into the show. And if it was done appropriately, like a Pixar movie or the Western 3D anime movies we'd see, yeah, we'd be down for it. We just like good stories and, good, not detracting animation. So yeah, and in terms of the story, actually, it did resonate with me on an emotional level. So, Delph might disagree, but I am going to give this a 9. A 9, because I missed the show, and I'm waiting for season 2. Completed. Okay, I will get to Mob Psycho in a second. I think I said I wasn't touching Haikyuu. Actually, no, okay. Did I catch up to what everyone recommended to score? Oh, I'm on my own again. Okay. Or do you want me to do... Well, I can't do Attack on Titan Junior High because I actually haven't watched it. So, okay. So, oh wait, Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. Oh God. Do I really want to do this? Why would you do this to me? Why? Sword Art Online. I mean, okay, that's a pretty low rating, 7.28. I don't even think that's generous. I'm being honest. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the first half of Sword Art Online. I enjoyed it when I watched it when it aired, and I did enjoy it. The second half, I was like, this ain't right. That's his cousin. That's what's going on. That the pseudo is a little bit. Oh no, what's going on? Why are they doing this? Why did they go this route? It wasn't that bad. I'm gonna give Sword Art Online first season. I really enjoyed the first half. I'm gonna give it an 8, and because of this, it's also why I'm actually giving Sword Art Online Progressive an honest chance when it does come out. I'm gonna have an open mind, and I'm gonna be looking forward to that because that sounds like a really good premise if they execute it well. So that's completed. Do I have to go through the rest of the Sword Art Online? Can I move on after this? Like I got the first season. I don't have to do season 2 and season 3, right? That's fine, right? Let's see. You'll never acknowledge a CG harem or CG harem anime. Well, most harems don't have what you'd call a good story, so I probably wouldn't like that either. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna be asked to do the rest of Sword Art Online, so let's just get through it right now. Sword Art Online 2. This is the one with the Gun Gale, and that other mini arc and that other sad makes you want to cry arc. I forgot what it's called. Mother's Rosario, right? That was in season 2. This is season 2, right? I mean, I thought this was okay. The action was cool. Hey, Constantinos, welcome to the stream. We're just going through me creating my anime list, and they're all making me score these, even though I barely remember them. And I'm doing this all from scratch. Haven't touched this in years, so that's what we're doing. And now they got me ranking Sword Art Online. Well, Sword Art Online 2, and you know what? I'm going to give it a 7. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't, like, great. Now I feel like I'm being generous. You know what? It's a 7. It's a 7. It's a 7. It's a 7. All right. Okay, so let's do... What was Sword Art Online 3? Sword Art Online 3 was... Wait, oh, okay, no, it's just Alicization. I did not watch Ordinal Scale. I heard that's awesome, but, you know... Wait. Wait a second. Did I mess up on this? Is this... What is this? Sword Art Online 2. This is the anime. Right? So why is it... This is Sword Art Online 2, but then there's a section for... Oh, this is alternative. Oh, this is the one with the chick. Okay, I got confused because I'm at Gun Gale Online. I didn't finish this one, actually, and everyone was raving about this, so I can't score this yet. I probably have to get back to it. Alicization... Okay, so if you ever watched my Sword Art Online video and you liked it and you enjoyed it... when I made that video, I was only up to episode 7. And, you know, I said good things. But I actually didn't finish Alicization. I didn't continue watching that much after that. So I actually can't score it. I've seen bits and pieces of Underworld, War of Underworld, and that, like, the War of Underworld Part 2. But I didn't finish Alicization or the subsequent series. So this is where my Sword Art Online run ends. I can't continue scoring these. It's just how it rolls. Let's see. We got Tokyo Ghoul. We've got... Oh, Monster. Yeah, we'll get to that. Mob Psycho, and we got Haikyuu. So let's go... let's see. You know what? Tokyo Ghoul, because that's going to be easy. Because I already know. Tokyo Ghoul, the first season, is the only season of Tokyo Ghoul I watched. So this will be easy. I'm just going to score it, and that's it. I thought for the most part it was okay. And it sort of... It was okay, and then it just sort of ended, but the ending was awesome. And then after that, I just did what any other good anime-loving person that just finished a seasonal anime that did not have a conclusive ending and no season 2 confirmed. I went and read the manga, so I went to just catch up to the manga. So ditched the anime after that, and I heard it followed it loosely, the manga loosely anyway. So this will be simple. I think this was an 8. I think this was or was it a 7? God damn. I like the ending. It was good, but in hindsight, damn, this is tough. Or was it a 7? Was it an 8 or a 7? What is it, OniMaru? Was it an 8 or a 7? Guys, this is like torture. I don't know. That's it. We're doing 8. We're committing. It's an 8. It's an 8. That ending was cool. It's an 8. Completed. Okay. Let's do... Okay, so we did Tokyo Ghoul. Someone said to do Mob Psycho, so there's Mob Psycho. And... Oh, Monster. Okay, actually, this will be simple. Monster. If you have not watched Monster, I know it's a little bit old and like dated. It doesn't look as good. This is what needs a remake. Not a reboot, but a remake with just nice visuals. But I saw that, Delph. Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. I'd say, you know, Monster's a masterpiece. Monster is awesome. No, I did not watch Ordinal Scale, but I did see one scene in Ordinal Scale, and you know that was like a 9 out of 10, or maybe an 8 out of 10. But that was good. But no, I didn't get a chance to see the whole movie. I did hear it's awesome, so I probably should get around to checking it out one day. So yeah, Monster's a 10 out of 10. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. Let's do Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho 100. Let's do Mob Psycho 100. Mob Psycho 100 Is an anime I love. It's really well done. Um, is it a masterpiece? I don't know. I think I'm gonna give Mob Psycho a 9. Season 1, and then I'm gonna give season 2 a 9 because it was also really well done. I hold both in high regards, and I feel like they're great, but in their own way. They did stuff differently, and that's like, I think the stuff that they focused on were equally great. So it was equally great. So I love both seasons. Still working on a video for it. Oh, and also if you haven't, if you're new to the stream or new to this channel and haven't followed me on my original channel, that's OniMaru. So you can check out my videos there. But I'm sure, I think most of you are familiar with it. So, yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough. I think Mob is close to being a 10 for me. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with 9 for both. Possibly 10, but I think I'm going to stick to 9 for now. Konstantinos, what I gave Sword Art Online, the first season, let me just summarize this. I really enjoyed the first half, was iffy about the second half for the Sword Art Online first season, but I gave it an 8 because I still thought it was good, and I watched it while it was airing, so I was definitely hype about it at the time. Season 2, I didn't enjoy it too much. Like, there were parts I did enjoy, parts I didn't enjoy, so I gave it a 7. It wasn't like bad, and there were good arcs in it, but I think it was a 7. Let's see. Someone asked me to do. I did Tokyo Ghoul. I did Monster. My Hero Academia. Do you really want to see me rank My Hero Academia? Violet Evergarden. Let's do Violet Evergarden. Violet Evergarden is a beautiful series, and there's some parts of it that are slow. It's sometimes hard to relate to Violet. It didn't bother me too much. I'm not a fan of self-contained stories, and I have nothing against them. This is more of me talking about my preferences. Like, stuff that doesn't have, like a plot that's really moving it forward and it's just kind of episodic is not stuff I really, really enjoy. But I was able to look past that for Violet Evergarden because it was more about the character's growth. And I don't know, man. Episode 10 alone. Like, that alone. that broke me. I think for episode 10 alone, I'm going to give Violet Evergarden a 9. Is that subjective? Yeah. And that's what scores are. Subjective. So I'm going to give it a 9. Let's see. Demon Slayer. Yeah, let's do that. Because this is the most overhyped anime in existence. And some of it is deserved. The animation is probably Ufotable, like some of their best work. But, story-wise and whatever, I think Demon Slayer is solid. There could have been a little more from the cast, but once you kind of do get used to them and start liking them in the second half of the season and things pick up, it is good. So, an 8. Let's see. Well, I've done some 5s, so... Well, we did all 3 seasons of Attack on Titan already. Constant. I gave Attack on Titan season 3 part 2. I gave that. I think I gave that a 10 out of 10. We could always review at the end. Unfortunately, Deity, I did not finish, or Ninja Dynasty. I did not finish Shield Hero. I know I did a video on it, but I only watched 2 episodes after that, and I just didn't. I think I just forgot to keep watching it, or I don't know if I lost interest. I didn't drop it. I didn't finish the show, and then people told me the rest of the season was, it kind of got slow or it wasn't as interesting. And actually, Delph, sorry to disappoint you, but I actually never finished the Bleach anime. I remember I continued on with reading the manga because I caught up to the manga and I would read it weekly, but I never went back to the anime. So I can't, in good conscience, at least I can't rate it because I haven't completed it. So will I go back one day? Hey, maybe when the final season comes out in 2022, we should all watch it together. Let's see. Is there something I missed? Oh, Promised Neverland. Okay, let's do Promised Neverland. I actually really enjoyed Promised Neverland. I can't wait for season 2. I do hear the... Well, I'm not going to say anything about the manga. I haven't read the manga, so I don't know what actually happens. But, yeah, so let's see. I think it's definitely... It was definitely solid. Definitely an 8. Highly recommend it to people. It was a good time. So, that's it. Promised Neverland is an 8. Nothing that, like, blew me out of the water. Okay. Is there anything that I missed from the list? Should I do Haikyuu? I should probably do Haikyuu now, because I do want to fill up this list as much as I can. I feel like we're getting all the popular ones, and it's only going to get harder from here. Oh, wait. Naruto. Alright, let's do Naruto. I want to do that one. I'm stupid. I should have just done the big 3 first, except Bleach, because I didn't finish it. One Piece. No, but One Piece isn't done. And I'm not caught up. Okay, so literally only Naruto, because it's the only one that ended. Okay, so let's do Naruto. 7.9. Oh, because this isn't Shippuden. Oh, God. I have to separate the scores again. How am I going to remember this? Okay, let's make this simple. This did have a lot of fillers. It was a good story. I'm going to give Naruto an 8. I enjoyed it when I watched it back in the day. I even had my Naruto headband, so it was all good. I really probably need to go back and rewatch this to ascertain this, but I think Naruto was an 8. I think most of people's problems was in the time skip with the second series, Shippuden. I don't know. The ending was alright. Like, I didn't even finish all the fillers, so I mean, can I really say? But fillers don't count, so I did technically complete the Naruto, the first series. I can't score Naruto Shippuden, unfortunately, because I did not watch the anime for this. I watched bits and pieces, but I was reading the manga. At this point, I caught up to the manga. I was reading weekly. And guys, there will be, once I finish the anime list, I'll do a manga list. And then if we want to score for Naruto, I think the best score reflective of that will be the manga, because it takes it as one whole giant thing. But yeah, no, I when I ended, the ending for Naruto for me was when I read the ending in the manga. So I can't comment on Shippuden. I should probably work on that. And yes, I remember Filler Hell. But I did watch the last Naruto movie. Last Naruto movie. Or the last Naruto Zamubi. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was a good time. I did watch this in theaters too. I think it was an 8. And again, this is probably me being generous, but as someone who saw the ending and kind of got this extra closure, I think it was definitely a good time. And it helped that I watched it in theater with other people and we were all like cheering and, that added to the experience. And I'm going to do the Boruto movie because while I don't read Boruto or watch the anime, maybe now that Kishimoto's taking over, but I did enjoy the movie, actually. Is it Boruto Naruto the movie or Boruto? No, this is the series, so it's the movie. I think I watched this at a convention. I mean, I enjoyed this too. I thought it was good. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm giving too many 8s, guys. What's going on? Maybe I need to really start being harsh. Let me know if I need to start being harsh. All right, Silent Voice 4. And that's when everyone drops off the stream. Let's do Haruhi and wait, let me see what I might have missed in the chat. I actually did not. I have heard a lot of things. Well, not a lot of things, but there are a few people that have recommended Daily Lives of High School Boys to me. I know it's a comedy. I've seen a few scenes. I've never gotten the chance to watch it yet, so that's kind of on my list for one day to watch. let's see. Oh, Delph, you evil man. You evil man. Okay. All right. We'll get there. So, all right. I'm not going to do My Hero Academia or Haikyuu yet. We might save that for the next stream. This is going to take a while. So I'm going to do Haruhi. Let's do Haruhi, Your Name, Silent Voice, and Weathering with You. And maybe Erased. I don't really remember Erased too much, but let's do Haruhi. Disclaimer, well, yeah. I did not ever complete the Endless Eight or watch the second season of Haruhi. So I can't score the second season. And don't request this of me. I will not go through the Endless Eight. But I did watch the first season. Back when it was airing. And I watched it out of order. So I don't know if that hampered my experience because an airing order was out of order. I think it was good. I mean, it was a good time. I really liked the God Knows song and the songs at the end. That whole episode was awesome. I think it was episode 14 or 13. Maybe it was 14. I don't want to give everything an 8. You know what? 7. 7. Because I can't do 0.5s. And let's do the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. I really do not remember this movie, but I remember how good it was. I just remember watching it and being blown away about how good this movie was. I think I can't give it a 10 because I don't remember it, but I think it was definitely a 9. So I highly recommend this movie. Don't even watch season 2 because I wasn't even lost watching this movie. Just watch the first series, maybe watch the first episode of season 2, and then, watch the movie. This is the OniMaru way of watching things, You just make your life a little easier. It's a little blasphemous, but, demons were never known to be righteous. So that's what you do. And then we're going to finish this off with these two Makoto Shinkai movies and A Silent Voice, which there's a war between Your Name and A Silent Voice. And then I think with that, we're going to wrap up the stream for this week. This is going to take a while, guys. This is going to take a while. So this might be a very big multi-part stream, which if you guys don't mind, if you're still interested, I'm going to still keep doing this next week. Or, let me, chime in if do you want to see me do all of this on stream? Is that interesting to you? Or would you rather that I kind of complete all the kind of sequels, spin-offs, little stuff kind of on the side, and then when I come on stream I kind of do the big names? Let me know what you think. So let's kind of finish this off here. So Your Name, I actually love Your Name. I know a lot of people find it overhyped. I can agree with that, but personally, watching it in theaters when I first watched it was just magical. It was good. This is tough. I'm gonna do. Makoto Shinkai would not agree with me here. He definitely wouldn't. Because he has problems with his own film. But let's see. This is the manga? Ha! It almost got me. I almost ranked the first manga, but I didn't do it. Saved. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I gave you all that intro. I'm gonna give this. Crap, but I really like this movie. This is so tough. No, you will not rush me. Let me be morally conflicted on stream while I decide what this movie deserves. I want to be objectively accurate, but also subjectively right. If that makes success makes sense. Is this not the anime either? God damn it! This is like the light novel, isn't it? Or the spin-off novel. Damn it. Kimi no now. Anime. I swore I clicked movie. Okay, so let's do you know what? Yeah, 10. Screw it. 10. It's about my subjective experience, gentlemen. My subjective experience. Shut up, deity. So let's do a silent voice. I think Your Name is a great movie, and I definitely prefer it to a silent voice because I just enjoyed it more, the experience. But I think a silent voice deserves the praise in every right. It is a really well executed movie. Bit of a downer, but oh yeah, it's definitely my opinion is definitely biased. I mean, it's my anime list. But I think it's definitely a 10. And now you can't say that Oni said one is better than the other because they're both 10s. But I do prefer Your Name. And let's see. So that's and Weathering with You. Thank you for this one. Let's end it here. Weathering with You, Tenki no Ko. Oh, that one appears because there's not like 5 different renditions of this. That is a generous score. I don't know who's ranking this, but nope. 4 out of 10. There you go. First 4 out of 10 in the stream. And you know what? This is still fresh in my head. I tried rewatching this. The score still stands. I tried to look beyond. And I could not. The movie just kept proving me right. Yeah, and I think let's stop it here. Let's look at how far we got. Let's go to my profile. Let's review how many animes do I have. So why doesn't it list my completed? So I guess when I'm supposed to, it has all these episodes. It doesn't list my completed. Did I do something wrong? I'm very new to this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it has all these scores. But why doesn't it show up as completed? I really haven't done this in a long time. So if I go here, these are all here. They're all okay. All right. I still don't know why it doesn't show up on the profile page, but so just as a refresher for those of you that kind of came in late, we got through 53 anime. This is going to be a while. This is going to be, we might have to extend these streams a little, or this is just going to be maybe 6 or 7 Saturdays until we get to the end. But we can do this. Oh, thanks, Wet Afros. I appreciate that. So what this is essentially, so basically I did Boruto 8, Code Geass, that recent sequel, Resurrection of Lelouch, that was a 7. R2 was a 9. The first season was a 9. Death Note was an 8. Dragon Ball 8, GT 5, Kai 8. Dragon Ball Super 6, Broly, the Broly movie, the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie was a 9. Dragon Ball Z, I give it a 9. Nostalgia, man. Battle of the Gods, 7. Yeah, and I ranked all the Eva movies. I ranked all of Fullmetal Panic. I did Brotherhood, the original Fullmetal Alchemist, the Conqueror of Shambhala, which was a 5. It burned me bad. But it was better than Weathering with You. I might have to rethink these scores. Because Conqueror of Shambhala... Guys, what have you done to me? Can I revise some scores? I'm still a lot angrier at Conqueror of Shambhala. That anger hasn't dissipated. What have I done? Oh god. Great Pretender 8. I did Hoseki no Kuni, Hunter x Hunter. So I did some big names. Here. I did Monster, that's a 10. Evangelion's a 10 for me. End of Evangelion's a 10. Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2 is a 10. Steins Gate 9. So yeah, so we got 53 animes. This is gonna take a while, but we're gonna kind of end the stream here, or at least, yes, I know, Delph, Shambhala, better than Weather with You. Listen, let me know if I can revise or if I need to wait till the end. If not, I'm gonna have to live with this for a few weeks. But I think for the My Anime List part, we're gonna stop it here. We're gonna continue this next week. So this is the end of this part of the stream. I think I'm just gonna stay on for a few more minutes. And you know, if you have any questions for me or just want to chat for a few, and then we're gonna just sign off, and we'll continue next week. If you do want to stay tuned and catch the next stream, please make sure to subscribe to here my secondary channel, Just Weebs, and hit that notification bell so you'll get a notification when I come on. It should be next Saturday at the same time, 2 p.m. EST, which is GMT -5. And unless you guys prefer Sunday, because of technical difficulties, it had to be pushed to today. But next Saturday, I should be able to do it on schedule on Saturdays. Let me know if you do prefer Sundays, but it should be next Saturday. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my main channel, OniMaru, where I do my edited videos. There should be a new one coming soon. I can't give you a date for that, but I can give you a date for the next stream. So that's it for this. Any questions? Can I revise these scores? Yeah. So anything on the timing of the stream? Does that work? Saturdays at 2 for you guys, or do you prefer Sundays? Let's see. Let's see. I still have to rank My Hero Academia. Would that be season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, the movies? Okay, Angel Dranger votes Saturdays. Okay. Oh wait, oh, you really? I just saw what you meant by FR friend request. You really want me to accept your friend request? Why is it? I mean, I could do that off stream. Is there like a certain like satisfaction that you want to get off from me like seeing your friend request on stream and hitting deny? Okay, I wouldn't do that. I'd accept it, but God. All right, so let's. I mean, if it really makes you happy, let's go back here and then accept your friend request. All right, so I got 2 notifications in the bell. You really want me to end the stream like this, so let's see. Oh my God. You posted a comment on the profile. You should watch Assassination Classroom. Thanks. Who was it last week that was saying like Assassination Classroom? Wow, I totally ate that. Assassination Classroom isn't that good, or you shouldn't watch it. Didn't someone say that on the last stream? I mean, some people told me it's kind of like GTO, so that I'd like it. So I'd be down to check it out if it is that good. And then stream, let me know. Should I accept this kid's request or should I deny it? He does have a Jujutsu Kaisen avatar, you know, of a pretty cool character. I think that's worthy enough. But it could also mean that he likes OP characters and self-inserts. Like, what does that say about this person? Should I add him? Like, is that a good sign? Is that a good look? You know, should I trust someone with an OP character as their profile avatar pick? Let me know in the chat. Let me know what you think. Still debating this. No, I'm just kidding. I'll accept. And then feel free to add me on my anime list too, now that I officially have one. So it's Lord OniMaru. And you can, I guess, comment what you want me to watch, and I'll add it to the long-running plan to watch list. Oh, I know you love OP characters and self-inserts. Oh, Constantinos, I don't know if you missed it, but I ranked your name 10 out of 10 because I really enjoyed it. And I also gave A Silent Voice a 10 out of 10. So, um, yeah, so that's it for the stream, guys. If you have no other questions, you can catch me here streaming again next Saturday at 2 p.m. EST. I'll definitely send a reminder on my main channel, on my Twitter, and wherever else. So thank you so much for joining me on my first stream on the Just Weebs channel, and I'll see you guys next time.